Okay, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's just get straight into it. So we have the new ladies meet up and the old ladies meet up. Not old as in age, but old as in have been on the show for years. Okay, so we have Kandi, Marlow, and Portia, and then we have Eva, Shamari, and Tanya. It's weird. I was thinking, I was like, we've seen Marlow more so this season than we've ever seen her. I don't know why they just won't make Marlow a full-time cast member. It just doesn't really make any sense to me at this point. I mean, just make her a full-time cast member. Like, we all know who Marlow is. We all know the mug shots. We all know, everything that Marlow gives. But she's definitely put in the time. Just give her a peach. Might as well. Hell. Tanya definitely brings a new, fresh energy to the show. Sometimes she could be a little agitating, but I don't really think she means any harm. And I just think that's just who she is. Like, she's really one of those girls that's down for whatever. She's very supportive. She'll support you, and she's cool. And it's nice to see Tanya off from under Nene's shadow. Apparently, according to Marlow, Nene done unfollowed everybody but Shamari. So it's something that went down at the reunion. We're going to see in a few weeks, I guess, what really went down. But Nene's mad at everybody. What else is new? I mean, Nene should have kept her ass off this season anyway. Knowing everything that she's going through with her husband, that's serious. Like, that's more serious than you keeping this peach. And like I said, she's Nene Leakes, so she can always come back. Whatever. So they sit down talking about the night, of course. They also, Eva and the girls and Shamari and Tanya, they talked about Shamari, throwing up, and Tanya was just like, yeah, it was me. I was the one that, threw the help with the throw up and all that kind of stuff. It's just like, oh my gosh, it was you. And, they was just all, kind of laughing about it, but being serious at the same time. But like, okay, girl, don't do that. They are really trying to push this narrative of Shamari being a lesbian and allegedly, and Shamari being a drunk, allegedly. I don't think either one of those are alleged, but whatever. It's interesting. This whole entire episode was just lesbian play all up and down, and it's fun, and it's cute, and it's sexy for women to do it. But if a man play with another man like that, even if he's just playing around, which I think that most of these ladies are just playing around, he's gay forever, automatically. So that double standard is just, it's something else, how girls can play around but guys can't, I heard some inside tea, allegedly, that it wasn't Shamari's first time playing around with Eva. Pickford, Eva Marcel, Eva McCall, whatever her last name is. It's not her first time playing around with Eva, allegedly. So, she's very familiar with that thing. Ooh, that's just what I heard. Thanks, sis. Okay, so anyway, what else is happening? So they're talking, Marlow trying to act like she have amnesia. She don't remember nothing. Apparently there was this, and Portia called her Dory from Finding Nemo. I hollered. There is, what was I gonna say? It's very interesting, no matter what, out of Nene's little minions, she's always going to have somebody that's just going to have her back, like, fully. And, this was Marlow's time to, she didn't tell the tea. Portia started talking something about a belt. Portia had a belt around her waist and something happened. They asked Portia, well, what's the tea with the belt? And Portia was just like, well, I'm not going to say anything about the belt because that would ruin our friendship. Portia, with you saying that's going to make people keep asking about the belt. Now we're going to have to find out about the tea with the belt at the reunion. I guess Nene tried to beat up pregnant Portia, allegedly. I don't know. But we're going to see. Allegedly, apparently. That's what it seemed like, but whatever. Who knows? Okay, they was just talking. They was just like, they've never seen anything like that. They didn't think the situation was that serious. Neither did we, the viewers watching it. If anybody get dragged out. But Nene probably had some old dirty drawers in the floor or something. Who knows? And the shady cameraman would have instantly went straight to them drawers. So yeah, I don't know, but I didn't think it called for all that. They need to be hooping and hollering and going off how she was doing, but whatever. Okay. So what else is happening? Portia had a scene with her sister. They're trying to set up the whole baby reveal situation. She had a baby shower with Portia recently. She looked beautiful. Kenya Moore was there. Pretty much all the girls was there, but I saw no Nene. Nene did not support Kenya at her baby shower and did not support Portia either. That's all I'm gonna say. That blonde moose is hateful and mean. Alright, so what else is happening? Shamari had a scene with Ronnie, the legend, DeVoe. And, they were talking and, she basically explained to him exactly what happened. I got a little too drunk, etc., etc. He was very stern with her. It's almost like he was talking to a child. But I mean, he was just like, yeah, we can't do that. We don't do those kind of things, right? That's not what we do, because that could lead to other things, and that could also lead to separation. And I'm just like, oh, we don't do those kind of things. They are really, it kind of, I'm reading between the lines a little bit. And then Shamari was just like, well, you better not cheat on me. Her telling him that, admitting to it and everything, her saying, well, you better not cheat on me. Maybe they had a situation like that in the past. Or maybe, since he feel like, oh, you out there doing your thing, let me go out there and pick up a chick, But, of course he would flip out on her. He would flip out on Shamari, I'm sure, if she messed around with another man. But it's okay to mess with women. But with that said, I saw on this episode, every man ain't for that little sometimes lesbian play, sometimes not. It's real lesbians out here, that have families, etc. Just like it's real gay men out here having families, etc. Like, all the play talk, it's just like, child, I don't know. But whatever. So, I was just like, oh, we can't do that. We and this and this. And it's just like, not we. Not we. Not y'all one like that. Not y'all go to the bathroom together. Oh, okay. So I was just like, It just made me think about some things. I was just like, okay. You don't want us out there doing like that. And I don't know. It's their relationship is weird a little bit to me. And I also heard that Shamari and her husband is coming out with a joint album. Joint album, I believe. Please don't. What else is happening? Is there anything else? Okay, so we can get straight to the little sex dungeon party. Kandi, she had a little rehearsal situation. There was no Nene this episode. Nene was not on this episode, by the way. Earlier Eva had she finally found her perfect wedding dress days before the wedding. Thank God. Did I like her wedding dress? I thought it was beautiful. Eva's a beautiful woman, but I saw her earlier in episodes wear prettier wedding dresses than what she chose to wear. That's just my opinion. But, I didn't think the wedding dress is all that spectacular, but whatever. She loved it, and great, she's married. Okay, so, they are rehearsing. Let me see. Cynthia, she ended up bringing Mike or Will, whatever his name is. Ended up bringing Mike, and then, Kandi started flirting with Cynthia a little bit, and Michael was just like, oh, well, I might have to change my flight, You could tell Mike is not with that play, touching on my woman type of stuff, even if it's with another woman. And I was just like, this is the way it should be, I feel. I mean, you can be friends, whatever, act silly, whatever, but they take it to another level that way. What if Mike was flirting with Todd? That would be a thing, right? Them women wouldn't like that, would they? So, it's just like, whatever. So also Shamari brought Ronnie. Kandi wrote a song for the Sex Dungeon thing. Her and Shamari, they're gonna perform the song. I thought that was cool. That was smart. Yeah, so good for her. Good for them. We get to the actual event. Ronnie was unable to come to the actual event. It looked like it was fun, but then we found out that Shamari has laryngitis. Child, she couldn't talk. And Kandi was just like, you've been singing all since you got on this show, and now all of a sudden you can't sing when it counts. So it was just like, oh. But I believed her, I believed that she had laryngitis for real. So they get to the performance, child. It was cute. Shamari got up there and lip sync for her life, and I was living for it. She looked adorable. Everybody had on white on stage. I'm watching it now in the corner of my eye, so I'm looking that way. But anyway, Tanya came to show her support. Also Marlow. We saw Shamia there. Tanya. Did I say Tanya? Tanya, Marlow. Oh, Cynthia. Now y'all know Cynthia. She wanted to be a part of the performance, and Kandi allowed her to be. She brought Cynthia up on the stage. Cynthia sat on the chair. Kandi asked Cynthia how wet she is right now, and Cynthia was just like, oh, very wet. And, Cynthia don't know about no foreplay and things. So, was bored and tired and through. And, Marlow, she was about to throw up in the balcony. Everybody was about to have chips and Debbie cakes spread out all over their foreheads down on the floor. It was a mess. So the girls went backstage. Shamari can't talk. Somehow or another, Tanya ended up pushing Marlow on the floor. Marlow got mad and got up and said that both Tanya and Shamari should go to an AA meeting. Marlow was a mess. I fell out laughing. I was like, Marlow, you was crazy. And Tanya was defending Shamari. It was just like, oh, Giovanna came too, child. Whatever. She came and she was just like, Tanya said to Marlow, was just like, hey, Marlow, she's a single mom. She's not a single mom. She's a mother with twins. She wanted to let her hair down, have fun, etc. And she been too long had them twins. Her twins are babies. So, sis want to go out there and live a little bit. And, Shamari said to the camera, she was just like, Shamari, I'm a hardworking mother and I deserve to let my hair down. I'm not an alcoholic. Okay, I am a mother, which is something that you are not. She was like, you may be a motherfucker, but you're not a fucking mother. I was like, dear God. That read took me out. I was like, come on, Shamari, come through. She meant that from the pits of her soul. But with that said, let me put this also out there. We've all been taught since we were young, this is the way that a man should be, this is the way that a woman should be. We were all, and if you're black, we were all taught this is what a black man is, this is what a black woman is, etc., etc. But with that said, regardless of what race you are, whatever, this picture perfect life, a man and a husband, a dog and a cat, a fence, 3.5 kids. So that's not everybody's fantasy. That's not everybody's reality, and that's not going to be everybody's reality. And that's okay if you think a different kind of way, or if you don't want that picture perfect life, or if that's just not meant for you. A lot of times we want things in life, but it's just not meant for us to get it. So I say that to say, everybody don't want kids. So the whole read of not having kids and stuff, I get it, it's a read, but it's just like, maybe Marlow don't want kids. Maybe Marlow's content with her life, and it's okay to not want the thing that we are taught that we all should have, especially at a certain age. There's a lot of things, at a certain age you're supposed to be this, you're supposed to do this after school, you're supposed to go to this school, you're supposed to do that. And it's just like, just do what you want to do. As long as you find you're happy, or go, you know, as long as you find you're happy and just do your best to be a good person and all that. Everything that you're supposed to get in life, you're going to get it. You may not get it the way that Tasha gets it, or the way that Dan gets it, or the way that Joyce gets it, but you're going to get it. Okay, does that make sense? So I just wanted to put that out there. Do I think that Shamari likes to turn up and have fun? Yeah, but do I think that she's a drunk? No. I don't. But, you know, who knows? Whatever. Storyline. Is there anything else I wanted to say? I think that's it. I think that's all that happened. The sex dungeon thing was great. Apparently, Kandi's trying to take the whole thing on the road. I mean, I don't know why she's trying to go that far with it, but hey, it's, you know, we'll see. Didn't that play get canceled and things? I don't know, Kandi. You on the road ain't necessarily, unless it's an escape situation. You by yourself solo on the road, functions don't really be that. It's always something that come to play. It seems like we're gonna wish you the best. I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at It's Kingsware on Instagram and Twitter, at It's Kingsware89 on Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook, Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. Run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. I love you so much. Stay black, stay tuned. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Stay tuned for Married to Medicine, LA.